that the right one? Yeah, the right one. Hello. I keep choosing the wrong scene for Danganronpa sometimes. Anyway. Gotta remember which one to use. This is funny. This is the Cecilia scene, but Cecilia's not in it. Hello. Hi. Shark. No. As you can see, we have emotes now. And other shit. Posture check. I'm currently sitting straight. Currently. For now. For now. My posture is alright. Maybe everyone else should check theirs. Right now, I'm good. Maybe not in an hour, but we will see. We will see. We're starting the final chapter. Well, we need to finish the post-class trial stuff. Oh! I shall go normal. I don't even... Wait. I don't have any gummies anymore. I don't have gummies. Gotta eat healthy nuts, I guess. I could be shrimping. True, true. I mean, in a way, if I shrimp, you could see it a little bit, right? My model does, in a certain degree, reflect that. But is that going on? I'm gonna eat a walnut. Ow. Oh wait. Nom nom. I'm eating. I can do this now. Not suspicious at all. Perfectly normal. Mooncake. Nom nom. Oh, why are you in auto? Stop that. What did he say? Did I stop right after the trial? Sort of. Wait, now I need to hydrate. Now that I ate something, I need to hydrate. One should not speak with their mouth full. Okay, even until the very end I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. Okay. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. You say so? It just had to end. Wow, there's like... That is not a lot of people left, goodness. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? Dream streak. Oh, Hima! I have a bad news for you. I had to restart stream yesterday, so you missed one of them. So you should, like... You're potentially one behind now. Although Cecilia is also one behind. She didn't get the streak for the second stream yesterday either. Hello, Hime. I think Yogurt was the only one who got the streak on the second one yesterday. What are these even for? Extra channel points? Yeah, I was about to end stream, and the router crashed, and I was like, coming back for just to say goodbye is a bit idiotic, a bit of a waste. So I was like, okay, let's just fish for another 10 minutes. It ended up being 20 minutes, but so we did like a 20 minutes second stream sort of, because I couldn't say goodbye on the first one. It crashed. Well, not the stream. The Wi-Fi crashed. It crashed. I'm sorry. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It wasn't important. CCCA is also only on her 5th one. It's okay. It was just 20 minutes of me trying to fish. I didn't even get the damn fish at the end. I was just yapping. It wasn't on purpose, I promise. Just didn't wanna... Yeah, I think... It's just that you could have a higher number, but I don't think your streak will be interrupted or anything. I'm not quite sure. I'm not that well versed in the mechanics. Anyway, Danganronpa. As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt. Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too. Yeah, we're so screwed. There's no one left to help us out during the trials. I just gotta have to sit there and listen to the idiots ramble now, oh no. And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situation where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone. Are you serious? We can leave the... Oh, yogurt, hello! Yogurt on time! Oh my goodness! Yogurt on time! Is the world ending? Okay, that looks weird. I'm not used to emoting. Goodness. I'm not used to having emotions. Congrats on your streak. Watch streak. I'm glad you guys are having fun with the new features. Oops. Sorry. See? That's why I had to go through all the damn trouble in the background for the legal stuff, so you guys have watch streaks and channel redemptions and emotes. God, that was such a nightmare. But hey, I did it. We're good now. We're good now. It only took, what, a year? It took me a year. But I got it. I did it. I did bureaucratic nonsense. I'm getting letters now being like, hey, you got a trade license. How much are you gonna earn? I'm like, nothing. I don't plan to earn anything within the next... I think my first payout will be in 2 years at the rate we're going, which is fine. I don't need money, right? Just telling that to the officers is a bit like, what do you mean you don't plan to earn money? And I'm like, I don't. But I was forced to do the legal stuff because you're forcing me to. It's ridiculous. Bureaucracy is ridiculous, let me tell you. Streak has been re-streaked. You have 6? Amazing. Amazing. I was like, why does Cecilia not have 6? And then I remembered. She couldn't have. She missed the first stream. Where my first affiliate stream was the horror stream because Cecilia wasn't home. Oh no. Are you serious? We can really leave this island? Ha! Yep, congratulations. With this I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right? It matters that there are 5 people left? You planning to make a volleyball team? You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity? The Future Foundation is the world ender. Then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh? Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. Toilet bubbles? Okay, sure. And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is. Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden. Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Sure. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going, forever. As for what we did afterwards. Drink water? We hydrated. We love hydration. Honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. That missing Monokuma. I'm missing a Monokuma. My Mono right there. Do you see it? I missed a single Monokuma. Anyway, even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why. I don't know. I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope's Pig Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Yeah, just do it. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. And not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Pig Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Nine hours left. Nice. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. I feel like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. Suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Hajime, are you alright? Buddy, are you okay? What's wrong? I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. What? Did you just repeat yourself? There is a new rock by the water. Ah! Don't mind this. Everything's fine. Nothing's... No! Let me hit the console. Everything's fine. Bro. Dang, I made a glitch. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Yeah.
Ah, Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
Hora.
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb workers. What about it? Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh? We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that? Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We're just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. This is perfectly normal. Don't mind me. Everything is alright. Nothing is happening. Good morning, Nightshade Butterflies. Celia Butterfly. How are you on this fine, perfectly average, non-glitching morning? Hello. Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster. Oh, that's where the hamsters went. And I found it when I stopped by the factory. A coincidence to say wrong. That is the will of casualty guiding you. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. No, sorry, he's dead. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, Nagito's voice. There was no one there. Gundam, I didn't see him. Wait. He did just voice that, right? I didn't imagine that. I wonder who's watching this message. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would. Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. That's just as Monokuma said. So he really set up the traitor as the killer. And he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough of your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. Who died? Byakuya? What? Did you see Byakuya? Where? Did he appear? That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. Anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... I don't know how to pronounce that. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. I'm sorry guys, I'm making the game glitch. I don't know what he's saying. But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. I'm also making your game glitch? Oh no! Your perfectly normal copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's purple? It's not supposed to be purple? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I just thought it looked better in purple. It looked better in purple. Also, did you know they're bringing Fire Red Leaf Green to the Switch? Apparently. Just apparently some kind of, I didn't even know the Switch had that, like as a GBA game. So basically the exact same one you're playing, well, not exact same one, but the one you're playing just on the Switch, right? They're not gonna change the game or anything, it's just... I think that might be... Is the Switch Game Boy Advance app a subscription thing? I think so, it probably is. I don't know, I haven't checked it out. Would be useful though to play it on the Switch. Anyway. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... sorry. I'll try to keep it in. Better the game than the internet. Why does Nagito kinda look smug? Doesn't he when does he not? When does he not, you're good? When does he not? Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Does it spell 1103? No, wait. Yeah, 11037. Is that what it spells? Was I right? Was I right about that? Apparently the Switch versions were released on the 27th of February and contain native access to previously event-locked Mystic Ticket or Raw Ticket. Ooh. I was like, yeah, so recently, and then I was like, wait, February was half a year ago. God, why does time fly so fast? My joint pain started acting up in February. Hey, it hasn't gone away since. The doctors don't know what it is. What else happened in February? Oh yeah, February was a horrible month. February was the worst month of my life. Goodness. Except for that part where we went to a convention. That one was nice. That was the only good part of February. Normally you would need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. Had to redeem for specific facial expression. Why would you want that? I mean, to be fair, I do never emote, yeah. I kind of look strange when I do. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being emotionless. Look at me. This is normal me. Well, no, actually it's not. This is normal me. This is normal me. This is normal. Everything else is weird. Okay, Nagito, what are you saying? It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. Ah, you guys still think you're... Something? Something. Sorry. Couldn't read that. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now is a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. Ha! Called it. What else was it gonna be? I called it. 11037. I mean, what else was it gonna be? Since it's an Easter egg. But back when we found the message, I was like, surely it's that one. Try it. But the characters wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't listen to me. They never listen to me. That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. Adorable. I'm not adorable. Why would you call me adorable, Yogurt? I'm not adorable. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh-uh. I'm not adorable. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. This, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that happens, face me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me. Please call me the ultimate help. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. Better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Go. Whoop! Oh, goodness. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. Well, that was nice. Fast travel. I like fast travel. Oh dear. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Making games glitch is kind of my specialty. Making everything glitch is my specialty. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking. Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there? It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around. Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the chills, the kills. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware? Keep with me. Hey, now's not the time to fuck around. Going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. I am not saying that out loud. What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk. I'm going to kill you. Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know. "11037, right? There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future." Beyond this door, the future is waiting. Sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Ahem. 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 Well.
This is a court? でもどうして裁判所なんだ?
確かに裁判所っぽいけど、でも今までのとは明らかに雰囲気が違うっつうか。
ところで。皆さんはどこに行ってしまわれたのですか？
皆さん?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world. Stage clear. Chapter end. 5 students. Alright. Let's get started on the next chapter. Oh, I got a present. Oh, I like saving, yes. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who's loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Narito! Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships. Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. Ouch! Bro! Poor Naito! I mean, that is entirely accurate, of course, but still. Honey, don't say that! I mean, he's thinking it, but... Goodness gracious. In a sensible way, of course. Okay, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky. Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? Oh, boring. Ah, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they are insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we are in our present situation. Perhaps... does that have anything to do with the reason why you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they've already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I do. I know what he's talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Do you guys recognize that hand? Does it look familiar? Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? So much that you put her hand on your arm? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate. Then, explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of the bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's become one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait. Huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh? Ah, look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it is of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Intermission over. That was fun, wasn't it? Wasn't that fun? Huh. What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Ah, blinding light. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? Ah! I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. And we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Ah, good old school bell.
マイクテストマイクテストこん
Oh, no,
校内
also.
放送。大丈夫聞こえてるよね。ではでは。お前ら、希望が峰学園にようこそ。これから卒業試験についての説明を行いますので、至急体育館までお集まりください。
Let's go. But first we drink some water. Water is more important than graduation. Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? I mean, technically you did enter Hope's Peak Academy. The building looked like Hope's Peak Academy. And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Leafia, yes, let's go. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? And then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Wait, can I go back in? I need to look at the windows. Oh, they are boarded up. I didn't even register. Like, this is so normal. What is this? In a normal classroom there would be a window, but instead there's this iron plate boarded here. And I tried knocking on it with my fist. Looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. To keep us trapped. What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. It really Hope's Peak Academy. You could unscrew these from the outside. Were they meant to keep us safe? Aww. Ah! Guess we are not allowed to go that way. No, everything's glitching. Sad. Ooh. The Eye of... Oh goddammit, was that Rao Horrors? I keep forgetting which one's which. One of them. Ah! Can't go in, no. Sad. Can't go in there either. Nope. None of it is open. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium. Yo, Hajime. You were the announcement who came here too, right? You guys did too, right? Hey, what do you make of all this? Nokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
そんな
That cannot be possible.
まあな。
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy? Feels good. Wish I could look around more though. You. Hey, where are we? Where did you lock us up this time? Oh, what a shock. I just told you guys. This is Hope's Peak Academy. There's no way in hell that's true. Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Pig Academy. Well, it's left of it anyway. What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Pig Academy fell to ruin. You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean? Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Pig Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Yeah, me. Yeah, I am. You got me there. Someone. Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where did you take us, you bastard? Oh, though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and... It means... I made this Hope's Pig Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between? What do you mean made? Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. 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 It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you? It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam? Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand... You can't use the good emote? Oh no. The Seiya! Oh right, it's a subscriber emote, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry, I had to choose wisely which emotes I could give you guys for free. But I can send it. I can also send it. There we go. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now. You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Oh, main cast. Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. Honor. Sorry. Suko. No. I need my honor back. Anyway. La 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 la. So, enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Pig Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever, otherwise the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Like, he keeps insisting that this place is Hope's Pig Academy? That's impossible, right? How did we make it back to Hope's Pig Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible. There's no place for Hope's Pig Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Pig Academy? The Hope's Pig Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Pig Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become hope. No. Yes, Nagito, we've listened to you before. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hachime, did something happen? Huh?
Oi, Kura.
No, it's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all? As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means? Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of. So, they are not World Ender. Then, we really were tricked by Monokuma. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that. Even if they are our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have... Oops. Being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do? Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do the graduation exam, right? Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess better than people dying. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? You're telling us to investigate like we have been? Alright, gonna do it. Prepare yourself. Yeah, we might be able to learn about something, about Hope's Big Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. We can just go back to our normal lives and fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally go off this damn island, right? That's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means. Hell yes. Yes, right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Big Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, but... Monokuma should already know that that's what we are thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island. So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we really looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building? Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now. Hey, you're already going? What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious? She obviously isn't thinking about anything. It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. Huh? We stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal. Nakane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home. I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiku left the gymnasium. I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium. Miss Sonia. Miss Sonia! Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. In Investigate. Nothing here, huh? Alright. Huh? That's weird. This whole way I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's really different. What's Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I must say, he didn't make the school very well, did he? Monokuma, you could have put more effort into this. Look at all the glitches. That's not me, that's Monokuma's fault. I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for this trap. There's no way this will make me back down. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? Why do I keep getting pings? Goodness. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. Is it just me? Well... Oh, I can't enter there. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, which one do you want me to go, huh? Bamboo! Oh, the garden is off limit. There it is. The dojo. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. I love that he says this when this is actually what the real dojo looked like. For the most part. The abyss is being fed well tonight. Nice. Very nice. Good. Good. It is hungry, Sasea. It wants food. Armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? What is this? There's a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first. Let's start with history first, class. Reading manga is the third... okay, the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first job? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders to various industries. It can't get past the ability sturdy. Oh dear. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the reserve department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners. People who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who could become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. That is so sad. Plus, the phrase mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? Oh, Hajime. Oh, Hajime, if only you knew. 333 HP. Nice. Yes, nice indeed. This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but... No, it would just be a waste of time to wonder about the things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. A reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right? That's weird. Oh, you are here again. Ah, I think that's weird. You, of course. Huh? Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say? Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students. Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though. Yes, look at this bear. Bear. Sorry, the bear. The bear. I meant the bear. Look at the bear. Isn't he cute? Isn't he the most innocent, cutest, bestest thing you've ever seen? Also, welcome to chat. Hello. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it. When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Nice. Got a truth bullet. Monokuma the pro rage baiter, yeah. Yeah, he is really good at that. This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo. But in this situation it just looks bizarre. Hajime, the dojo really looked like that. This is perfectly normal. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Right. Maybe they will include that in the new version of Danganronpa 2. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, what are you saying, Hajime? Oh, am I? I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Certainly had worse days. How are you? It is a fine evening. Is it evening already? Yeah, 6 PM is evening. For me at least. Alive too. Yeah, alive describes it well, doesn't it? Well, no, actually, I'm not alive, am I? We're enjoying the glitching, yeah. I'm not alive. I'm trapped in an undead body, so technically I'm not... 6 PM, you feel like you're asleep? Wow. This is my most active time. This is when I get energy to do stuff. Now a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. You don't say, Hajime. You get energy at 3 AM. Ah, that's unfortunate. I go to bed at 3 AM. Somewhere between 2 and 4 AM usually. A good time to go to bed for me. Bit inconvenient, but... Getting energy at 3 AM. Like a cat getting the sumis. Hey, Kazuichi. This hallway is kinda creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. Like some rule is being enforced for no reason. Like there's an invisible wall or something. Right. 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 Anyway, what else have we not explored? Ooh. No classroom. Average room? Me? Me? Do you mean me? I'm not an... What? What? No. Okay, you mean the radio demon. One second. No, it's fitting for the atmosphere. This is... Oh my goodness, now I can hear myself. That was not the plan. I don't like hearing myself. What? Try to do it again just for you. Try to do it again just for you. What if I go in the other direction, huh? What if I go into the other direction? How about this? What's that? Are you happy now, Yogurt? Are you happy? Anyway. This is another manga laying on top of the desk. This one is not as good as with sliding from the left side. I can also go from down. What if I just... How about that? Oop. Now I need to sit properly again. Almost as good. I see, I see. Manga from Morans, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Oh. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. This reminds me of Monster a bit, but Monster is a different art style. The story made... wait, I already read that. What's written here is... As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. You don't say! The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they had been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Must drink water. Delicious, delicious water. No, I need more. More water. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, if only you knew, Hajime. What irony. For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. And Hajime, how are you still not used to that? Monokuma has been doing that all game. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Oh dear. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Tragedy of Hope's Peak has been added. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who this other student that isn't Izuru? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Junko Enoshima? A certain student will secretly use the incident to their advantage. Who's that? The incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raise more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Okay, complete. Where else can we go? Not this way, okay. Oh, the VT is gone. I wanna go into the morgue. Oh, I can go into the morgue! Oh my goodness. Yes! Yes! I love this place. What the hell is with this? What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. I think I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Yeah, look at that. You can store bodies in there. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school? Biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been cancelled during development or something. What am I thinking? What are you thinking indeed? This looks like plastic top. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? There's another manga laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. How many times are you going to say that? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. Oh, Hajime. Oh, Hajime. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Isn't this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon became to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and French, don't know how to pronounce that, began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created a tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happening to them? What's happening to them? Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga. is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Yes. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps... No, that's definitely it. Tragedy has been added. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they are devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimate. Then, are the killings we are involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close, I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? What else has unlocked? Not the rooftop garden. Okay. We've been in the dojo. We were in the classroom. Wait. We explored both of these? Let's see. The guitar riff goes crazy. We've been here. Yes. Red nice. Yeah, the music in this game is really good. Oh! No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. How do you get to the Seafoam Islands? You should have the HM Surf in your inventory. You can teach it to Raina, whatever their name. You can teach your Pokemon to surf again. Just leave. You can teach it whichever moves you want, but leave one Abyss move. But otherwise, go wild. When I went inside this room, I busted Bear was suddenly there. Yeah. No, yeah, you're completely fine to override it. Maybe leave one for now. Just one. It keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. Gonna be shitty either way. Don't let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Hello, Monokuma!
Yeah.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here? Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. Hehe. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. Hajime, would you have rather dealt with Monokuma instead? Be honest. Be honest, Hajime. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. But hot pot. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? But the key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title of a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl. Lady Junko Enoshima. All hail Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima. As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
And what was their purpose?
Huh?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose. It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Hint, hint. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of House Peak Academy? Final days. Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department? They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide? All 2,357 students. Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all, I mean. Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? How do you know that, Fuyuhiko? How do you know that? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is already dead?
Huh?
What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Man.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead. It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful, whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy. She took away their memories. That's just their gas. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. That's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then, Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima is not alive anymore. Then, who's our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? The only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we are involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation. The students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal. There's no way we'll lose them to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Alright. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? But I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took time to try it. Oh well, I just raised the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again. Well then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I raised them flags like crazy. Okay. What? No. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop repeating yourself. Oh, Akane! Huh? Change to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Hi. Akane is twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who? I don't know, it's just my gut after all. It's just my gut. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Binoculars? And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Oh, don't tell that, okay. Oof. Anything here? Oh goodness. Ooh. Music. Oh, sorry. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol for the Future Foundation, right? And over that symbol there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? Future Foundation was established by the graduates. Bless you, neighbor. Established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma completely made it up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information, a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Enoshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? Like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Aw, but your fun life at school. Finally confirmed, the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Enoshima and making us go through this. I mean, that's not incorrect. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's a research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Okay. Okay. All very stable. All very normal. Who have we not seen yet? Sonia. Oh my god! Is that a Monokuma? This feels different from a classroom.
もしかしてよ
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
いや
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Hey, I was just thinking of her. What is it? Oh, I sent a picture in the server, I think. We had chili con carne. I made chili con carne for us. If you look in the cooking food, in the food channel, you can see a picture. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. I can't go back. Have I missed Monokumas? Have I missed Monokumas? I didn't realize there were going to be Monokumas in this chapter. I wasn't looking for them. No. 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 My Monokumas. My Monokumas. I didn't go looking for them. No. Anyway. Oh, I feel so old all of a sudden. Let's click on that. Flowers on top of the desk. Doesn't they look strange to me? Are my eyes just tired? Yeah. There's something written on the blackboard. I didn't ignore them. I didn't notice them. Hi. Hi. F in the chat, I guess. Silly me. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Are names I've seen before. Yeah, those are the students. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that. Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hyoko. Hajime, you know that you are missing memories. Why are you surprised by this at this point? Why are you still surprised? Hajime. I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much a defining feature. I mean, that explains why they weren't confused about their bodies having changed, because their bodies reset as well. The current is too fast to serve. Maybe some boulders may stop it. Oh, my mocap just crashed. Oops. Oh shit. There we go. Let me restart my mocap program for a moment. I hate when this happens. Why do I make everything glitch? Do you just not want to close? No? 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 Okay. Task manager. Ah, there we go. Okay, guess I'm... Oh, wait, I should... There we go. It's just... I mean, we can have... No, we can have Cecilia on there as well as a treat. We can have Cecilia on there as well. As a treat. Let's have a Cecilia. While I restart my mocap program. Yes, you have to teach your Reina strength. Indeed. You can also teach it fly at some point. While you're at it, check whether you have the HM for fly already. It will become useful later. Okay, seems to be in working order. And then there we are. Hydration. No, not yet. Okay, then you will get it later, I guess. You will get it later. Just keep it in mind, because I completely forgot about that. I kept running around. And running and running and running. And then I realized, wait. Do I have fly? And I did. I did. So I taught my Pokemon the move fly. After I had already done all the running around and tasks. Well. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, where was I? A photo in this newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
What?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name? That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. Can't use strength until you obtain a new badge. Cecilia, have you not been following the guide closely? Why are you in the island? If it's just for the water stone, you can get that without strength. And then you can go back. But she doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance. That's Hiyoko. Huh? You need to go stand next to a sign to be welcomed. Oh no, no, no. There's a sign right in front of the first cave. And then you go like 2 steps to the right. And make sure you have nothing in your inventory except for the water stone. If I remember this right. It didn't welcome you? I mean, did it glitch for a moment? It's not telling you anything or whatever, it's just... You get a short glitch and then... No? Let me think. I am noticing you. Hello! Our weakness. Hi. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Yes, I really added it. I'm paying attention. Cecilia, can you send a screenshot where you're standing? Sorry, chat, I have to interrupt. Very important for Cecilia. Send it in our games. Ooh, you removed the Snorlax. You're late? Only by an hour and 50 minutes. You have to get out of here first. Good luck. Oop. Just tell me when you want me to take a look. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. Well, Hajime, the clues are all there, my dear. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair. What the heck? This is so true? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh? If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Or what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we are also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it? What's going on? It's better not have anything to do with time travel. No. No. An extremely overwhelming portrait hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope's Peak Academy's founder, Izuru Kamakura. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this really contradict the information I obtained earlier? I'm at another mystery. I'm so jealous. Not of that forehead, but look at his pretty grey hair. Wait, I also have grey hair, never mind. What am I jealous of? Look at those wrinkles. Sorry, my biggest goal in life is to become an old man. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. Guess I should read it. At the speed the display is moving, I would not be able to read that, but okay, whatever. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. I see you, Cecilia. Give me a second. I'm gonna read the email. You can send a picture of where you're standing. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. I see a Cecilia ping. My wife has priority. No, one step to the left. You're too far right. Immediately eliminated. Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. The remnants of despair are the ones waging war. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Nothing happens here either? Maybe you already triggered it earlier? I mean, you can save a new state. Like, don't make a new save file. Save a new state in your totally normal EBA, and then try the next step. Like, the only thing that happens really, I could be misremembered, I thought it was only just like a short glitch in the game, and then you had to move on to the next step, but I could be wrong. But I thought that's what this was. Ahem. Okay, with this you've totally erased all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage. Ooh. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Whee! Whee, 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 whee. Oh, I can't enter it. Okay, fine. Where can I go? How about here? Oh, I like this color. Nice color. Ooh! Windows. Weird windows. Ooh, hello. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Okay, let's start with this one. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Email! It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Sounds a bit like acquiring items or catching Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then, why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up. My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. Your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway? The last rock is further south. It's out of frame. It's further south. It's exactly what it looks like. They are the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clues, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents. Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. There are only 4 on frame plus 1 out of frame. There are 6 of them. 5 are near each other, and then the last one is further south. Further south. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Well. I kinda... Close. Very close. Someone is coming. Kanne is twitching her nose and examining her surroundings. They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... they're both. He's right. They're both. Can these fucking tentacles go away? Oh, poor Cecilia. Poor Cecilia. I don't know any details, it's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Wait. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Library! This must be a library. Nukuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. So far I only see the email. Yes, let's read the email. To Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Take home and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? There's a rook at the very bottom of the road. I think that should be the bottom one, yeah. Just try it out. If you fail, you can return to your safe state. Just try it out, Cecilia. Have some confidence. Be a little bit brave. The email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? You feel despair? Good. Excellent. Despair, yes. Did he betray the future? I mean, if you abandon the weird route, you can still get a funny ending. Not a funny. A fun ending. Not funny, but it's fun. Another tentacle. Oh, you poor thing. Like, this game has multiple endings, so... Updated. I guess there was only an email here. music. This is so normal. Look at this. Everything's fine. Nothing special here. Oh dear. Ooh. That's not correct. Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power is on too. List the next clue. I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Oh, I like this. Ooh, Neo World program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. I love diagrams. I love spreadsheets and diagrams. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Do you get it now, Hajime? Do you understand now, Hajime? Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. Cycling road must not be traversed with a bicycle. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. There is a new rock by the water. Try again. I love that game. A feeling of weakness. Try again. Like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust. Oh, did you solve the rock puzzle? Were you welcomed? Have you already finished that part? So fast, Cecilia, so fast. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is fear. I am not screaming. Hajime screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I starting to accept that. This interacted with rocks, nothing happened. Okay, then you didn't. Then the step is not correct yet. Then you haven't been welcomed yet. Go back. Go back. You need to be welcomed. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. including me too. Alright. Where to next? Where to next? Oh!
Yeah.
How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Oh! Oh goodness. This hallway. When I first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh dear. Oh, Sonia! Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? They aren't welcoming you? I mean, in that case, you can just return to the normal route anytime and just enjoy the game as is, you know? Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh? Huh? I'm not sure, I do not fully understand. What the heck? Oh gosh. This is messing with my brain. What is this? Oh, Monokuma! The moment you discover the truth, that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Oh dear. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? At the moment I looked at that object. Alter Ego! Alter Ego! Hi! Hello! Welcome. Welcome to the New World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person, I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. What are you? Alter Ego, artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the New World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first, Hajime. It's pretty clear. It's really clear, Hajime. Why can't Nagito be the protagonist? Woe is me. Woe is me. Damn it. It's a feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances, for example, the school you are in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what I meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. Oh, Hajime. Oh, Hajime. Stop denying it. Stop denying. Denial is a river in Egypt. It would make much more... Oh, the mark away. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Well... Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. Missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. That... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we are here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained into the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. The Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Putting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. Sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they have created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program should have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means the supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. How did that virus infect the New World program? Well... Remember Chapter 0, Hajime? The New World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. Puff. You don't say. And directly uploaded it into the main computer where the New World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. The only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Whee! Mwahihi! But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. Though it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship from there to paradigm. Change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world. And the situation from the context invites your death. Hey. Death. Goodness. Are you okay? Monokuma, are you okay? Are you alright? Makoto! What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The New World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just who's this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there is no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. First, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the New World program. That's entirely our fault. It is our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. What did you want to save us from? What would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037, that's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. You did not find that at Nezumi Castle. Nagito found that at Nezumi Castle. You didn't find it there. Goodness. Anyway. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito was out first would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. The way to end is that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Right, because... Oh... More than half, huh? We are only 5. And we need 8 people. We are missing 3 people. Oops. What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see. Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It would be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Right. Let's see what else we can do. Oh. Never mind then.
僕も待ち疲れたんで、思い切って始めちゃいますか。お待 ちかねの卒業試験です。
Oh, suddenly got louder.
お前ら希望が峰学園の1階にある赤い扉へとお入りください。うぷぷ。じゃあ後でね。
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Oh goodness. My voice is being like, nah. Nah. How late is it? I guess we're starting the trial. Do I just have to go in there? If I do that, will this be finished? Ooh. Okay. Spooky. Walk into the light. Do it, Hajime. Walk into the light. Oh, this place. Looks like everyone is here. It seems that this is going to be the final place.
ですが、
However, this place is... Yep,
あの、
we've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door, the ancient ruin, leads to.
つがよ。
It seems pretty strange that we've been in the in that other building up till now.
クソが。
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
いらっしゃい。
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game! After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
てめえ。
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way this place is the original.
おいおい。
Who cares? The graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
もちろん。
Of course! If that's what you guys decide.
あ
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
では。
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
つまり。
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
では、
Then the result is based on our majority vote. Graduate is chosen by a majority vote. From there, an event that's kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
ダメダメ。
No. You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? It will be swept away by society's harsh current.
うっせうっ
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
おやおや。
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What does that mean? It won't end with just a majority vote.
そういうこと。
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
くそ。
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
いや
Terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
やだな。
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. Doing it because it's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. No, he too has a limit. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
とにかく。
Anyway, if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there we move on to the graduation program. Why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right?
ん？
Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
そんな
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know.
うざいな。
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
ムカつくな。
Hold on. What's with that chump comment? I can't ignore that. Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
許さ
How
ね
dare you treat him like a toy?
おやおや。
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything.
ぷぷぷぷぷ。
You are actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life.
あお。
Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memory. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just do a little bit of class trial. We're not gonna finish that today. Oh, definitely not. Let's see how far we can get.
外の世界を知ってほしいと言っておきつつ、この話題から始めるのもどうかと思いますが、まずはお前らがいるこの世界の正体を聞いておきましょうか。
は？この世界の正体？なんだよそのふわっとした質問は。
This world's true identity. The answer this will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh, we're starting with Hangman's Gambit. Shit, that was the wrong button. No! I mentioned I don't like Hangman's Gambit. Oh gosh, why is it so fast? Nah! Why are you so fast? No! I need that. Stop being so fast. I don't have that reaction speed. Help! Nah! Ah, I'm gonna ignore that. Oh shit. Okay. Now I need this. Yeah. Okay, we survive.
よし、わかったぞ。
That was so fast. My controller doesn't even react that fast. Joy-Con, that's
この
good.
世界は俺たちがいるこのジャバウォック島は
実際のジャバウォーク島をモチーフにして作られたプログラムの世界なのでした。
おい
だからね、ここは現実の世界じゃなくて言うなればゲームの中の世界なんだよ。わかったか。こんなものはただのゲームでしかないんだよ。
マジで言ってんのか。
こら、なめてんじゃねえぞ。そんな妄想話を聞かせるために俺らを集めたのか。
これがゲームなら俺のこのセリフもテキストウィンドウに表示されてたりすんのか。アホ言ってんじゃねえよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
ええ、確かに夢落ちレベルのひどい絶望かもしれませんが、それがどうした。全ての謎や伏線はこの一言で見事に回収されてしまうんだ。ゲームだから。
じゃあ俺らが殺し合いをさせられてたのは
ゲームだから。
ジャバボック島でめちゃくちゃなことばっか起きてたのは
ゲームだから。
島に俺ら以外の人間がいなかったのは
ゲームだから。
モノクマさんが意味不明な能力を使えていたのも
ゲームだから。
ふざけんな。なんでもありじゃねえか。
そうやって怒ってるお前らだって楽しんでたじゃん。 ゲームだからこその何でもありな世界をさ。というわけで無理やりでも納得してください。ゲーム内世界という閉ざされた空間が
Yes, can we move
こ
on
の
now?
試合修学旅行
We
の
get
本
it, it's
当
a
の
game.
舞台だったのです。
I think it's not supposed to be a game, it's a
いい加減
rehabilitation
にしろよ
program. But
そんな話
whatever.
信じられるわけねえだろ。
昔の人が初めて飛行機を見た時もそんな反応をしたんでしょうね。でもすぐに違和感もなくなって慣れてくるよ。コンタクトレンズみたいにさ。
世界とコンタクトレンズを同列に語らないでください。
大体これがゲーム世界っつうなら、ここにいる俺らは何なんだよ。
架空の存在とか言うんじゃねえだろうな。
この世界を作ってるのは新世界プログラムっていう未来機関のプログラムなんだけどさ、それはユーザーの脳に直接作用を及ぼすことで仮想現実世界を共有させる仕組みになってるんだ。つまりお前らの本体はちゃんと現実世界にも存在してるってことだよ。ただし今はまるで夢でも見てるみたいにどっぷりとゲーム世界に浸っちゃってるけどね。簡単に言えばほらあれだよ。エクボじゃなくて
アバターか。本体の分身としてゲーム内で再構築された存在
だけどただのアバターじゃないんだよな。
現実世界の本体からあるものを取り除かれた上に再構築されたアバター、それがお前らだからね。
取り除かれたって何をだ。
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies, he's definitely talking about that, right?
そうか。俺たちから取り除かれたのは学園生活の記憶なんだな。
But like, that was established pretty early on.
俺
Why
ら
are
は
you still
入学
surprised by
前の
that?
記憶から作られたアバターってことか。
Guys,
だから私たちには希望が峰学園で生活した記憶がないと。
we established that pretty early on that the school memories are missing, so it would make sense that their bodies were
昔の
adapted
記
to
憶
that.
から作られたとかアバターだとか、ここがゲーム
Case
世
in
界だと
point.
か。
Here,
な
of
んでそ
course,
んな
I am.
SF じみた話になってんだよ。俺は絶対に信じねえからな。
SF じゃなくて
That's too
ゲ
late.
ームだって
Pause
ば
on
何
that.
度言えばわかるんだよ。
This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Do I have... Oh, Monokuma is part of this now. Tragedy, killing school life, list of subjects. That's the one I want, please.
ここがゲーム世界って証拠があんのかよ。
証拠はお前ら自身だよ。
どういう意味ですか？
Oops.
今は入学前の記憶から作られたアバター。でも現実にいる本体は違う。今は記憶にない学園生活の日々も本体はちゃんと
Nah. Let me agree with that shit.
そうかもしれない。
Oh gosh, I have to agree with Monokuma. Goodness.
さっき職員室みたいな部屋でさ、妙な新聞の切り抜きを見つけたんだよ。
Yoko got boobs now.
そこには西園寺が映ってたんだけど、俺たちが知ってるあいつよりずっと大人っぽかったんだ。
I mean, a kimono presses them fairly flat, so imagine how much more volume they would have if she weren't wearing a kimono.
大人っぽかったってなんだよそれ。今の俺たちは入学時の記憶から作られたアバターだから、この体も入学時のまま。だけど現実世界では俺たちはそれ以降の学園生活を送っている。つまりその分だけ成長しているはず。中にはその間に見違えるほど成長したやつだって。
そ それが西園寺さんということですか？
入学後の西園寺さんは高度成長期に入ったよ
Oh,
う
my
です。
chocolate is almost
うず
empty.
る
Oh
く
no.
んのチビ仲間は卒業したんだってさ。
信じられっかよ。ただのデタラメだ。
でもお前らがただの記憶喪失だったとすると、その間も体だけはだったら体が急成長したように感じるはずだけど、どうしてお互いに誰も気づかなかったの？
記憶を失う前の皆さんを知らないからです。
学園生活の記憶をなくしちまった後にあっても、俺らは初対面と一緒なんだぞ。
Nom nom nom.
その前を知らねえんだから。
You're convinced
い
it's
く
a
ら
normal
成長した
occurrence
っ
to
て
talk
気づ
about
くわ
boobs
けねえ
here?
だろ。
While we're playing Danganronpa, definitely, yeah. It will continue happening in the other games too. I can already tell you that. We're gonna talk about boobs in the other games as well. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference?
お前しかいない。なあ、クズリュウってペコ山とは昔からの知り合いだったんだよな。
そうだよな。言われてみりゃおかしいよな。いや、どう考えたっておかしいぞ。
おかしいって何がですか？
なあ、俺らが奪われた学園生活の記憶ってのはどのくらいの期間なんだ？
詳しいことは新世界プログラムを作った未来機関じゃないとわからないけど、だいたい2年とか3年とか、それぐらいのスパンじゃないかな。
I knew it! I knew it! I was right! I deducted it based on the clues.
俺とペコは入学前どころかほとんど毎日面を合わせてたんだ。急に2年間の記憶が飛んだらさすがに外見的な変化に気づいたはずだ。
Chocolate is good.
逆にさ、
Marzipan is
記
good.
憶喪失すら
nom, nom, nom.
モノクマの嘘とは考えらんねえのかよ。
そうやって記憶喪失を受け入れないから大事なことに気づけないんだよ。記憶喪失は行われているの。そしてお前らは記憶を奪われたアバターなの。
ここが架空の世界で、俺らは架空のアバターで、そんな話を受け入れろっつうのかよ。
俺は自分の鼓動だって感じてるし、自分の匂いだってちゃんと感じてるぞ。じゃあ俺が感じてるこれは何なんだよ。これも全部嘘だってのかよ。
ゲームだからって全てが嘘ってわけじゃないよ。ほら、催眠術でやけどを負ったって暗示をかけられると本当にやけどの跡が出てくるって話があるでしょ。
俺たちの脳がリアルだと感じれば、それはリアルと同じ意味を持つってことか。
そういえばそれと似たような現象の話を聞いたことがあります。
Yeah, you were talking about it earlier, Sonia.
ある国で死刑囚に対して行われた実験らしいのですが、目隠しをされてベッドに横たわった死刑囚は血液を抜き取るために足の指先を小さく切開され、その血液が滴り落ちる音が鳴り響く実験室の中に一人で放置されてしまいました。しかし実のところ彼は血など抜き取られていなかったのです。彼はただ水滴の音を聞かされ、体内の血が失われていると思い込まされていたのです。ですがそれにもかかわらずその死刑囚は死亡してしまいました。
さすがソニアさん、オカルト的な知識が半端ねえぜ。
たとえ嘘でもリアルな嘘なら本当にもなっちまうってことか。実際の俺らは機械かなんかにかけられて、そこから意識みてえのだけがここに飛ばされてて、でこのゲームの中の世界で感じてたものを本物だと思い込んでたってことか。
だったら俺らが今まで過ごしてきたあの茶葉木刀ってのは、もちろんあれも架空の世界だ。
Well, you had noticed that there was something off. It wasn't quite
あ
right.
の海もあの砂浜もあの建物も何もかもが新世界プログラムによって作られた架空の世界なんだ。それは今のこの空間だってそうだ。俺たちの目に見えているのは全てプログラムで作られた架空の光景で、本物のように見えるのは俺たちの脳がそう感じているだけなんだ。
That's why in the end, it was all just a creation. That is the truth. Ooh, a change! I like that. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
何もかも嘘っぱちなら、じゃあ俺は何を信じたらいいんだよ。
嘘なら嘘で構わねえじゃねえか。
おい、しれっと何言って
The
んだ
thing
よ。
is, though, the others that died, like maybe the machine is keeping their bodies alive still, but their minds certainly believe they died, so what's gonna happen there, huh?
だってよ、ここがゲーム世界ってことは、ここで起きたことも全部ゲームの中の出来事なんだろ。
だったらもしかして。
そうだ、俺らがやらされてた殺し合いもただのゲームってことだ。だったらあそこで死んだ連中も現実世界ではまだ生きてるはずだぞ。
プログラムの世界で死んだだけで実際に死んだわけじゃねえんだもんな。
では皆さんは生きていらっしゃるのですね。
ああ、そういうこった。そうだろ、モノクマ。
Are they?
ププププ
Are they still alive?
何がおかしいんだ。
たとえ嘘でもリアル
Mm-hmm.
な嘘なら本当になる。さっきクズリュウ君もそう言ったじゃん。
まさか
They believe they
あれ
died.
もそうだってのか。
新世界プログラムはただのゲームじゃなくて究極のリアリティを持つ超次世代ハードなんだ。そのリアリティたるやプレイヤーであるアバターが死を感じれば実際に本体の脳までもが活動をやめてしまうほどなんだよ。
だったら死んだ連中は。
肉体が死んだわけじゃないから完全に死んだとは言えないかもしれないけど、だからこそ逆に残酷だよね。空っぽになった肉体だけが残ってるなんてさ。
一生目覚めないということですか。
なんだよそれ。
What's with this sassy lost panda?
だって死んでも死なないゲームなんて
This one?
誰も面白がってくれないじゃん。
He's just rage bait personified.
何がゲームだ。
Isn't he
俺た
cute?
ちはそんなことのために命を削ってたんじゃない。
Isn't he cute?
あ、怒るなら未来機関にお願いします。お前らにこのゲームを強要したのは連中なので。
未来機関。 未来機関の連中が俺らにこんなゲームをさせたのか。何もかも未来機関の仕業ってことかよ。
それではモノミさんとナナミさんは
Guys, did you not find the same
あいつらは
clues that Hajime
俺らを
found?
助けるために未来機関を裏切って
I mean, they
そ
didn't
んで
talk to Alter
処
Ego,
分され
but
ちまったとか。
they should have gotten all the other clues.
俺らの本当の敵は
Oh,
未来
Hakane.
機関だったんだな。
Hakane, no! The Future Foundation. A real enemy? Is that it? That really it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, what do we have? Remnants, this stuff. Oh gosh. Oh. Neo World Program.
新世界プログラムってのを開発したのは
What does that say? Let's see. Whoop. It allows blah 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 blah. It's possible to undo trauma, creating hope. I think maybe this one. Oh, numbers.
未来機関なんだよな。
その中に俺らを閉じ込めたのも未来機関の仕業なんだな。
I mean, that is
だった
true.
ら敵は未来機関だ。だいたい殺し合いのゲームを
No, it's not a killing game.
そ
That's
れは
not
違
what
う
it
ぞ。
was made for.
本来新世界プログラムが作る世界には暴力なんて概念は存在しないらしいんだ。だったらどうして殺し合いなんかが起きたんだよ。俺たちに殺し合いを強要したのはこのプログラムに侵入したウイルスが原因だ。
Okay,
もしかしてそのウ
let's see
イル
if I
スと
can
いう
find a
のは
good spot to pause it
だよ
in
な。
3
モノク
minutes.
マが現れるまではこの島は平和そのものって雰囲気だったもんな。
Don't need to wash my hair.
ああ、ウサギ
Takes
が
4 hours
物
to
に改造
dry.
されたあたりからおかしなことになっちまったんだ。
Cannot go overtime today. We went overtime yesterday. We're not doing it today.
懐かしいあの子にはこの世界においてどんな役割があったのかね。
おい、露骨に話をそらしてんじ
It's
ゃねえ
Sunday.
よ。
I end stream on 8 p.m. Sunday. It's gonna be 8 p.m. in 3 minutes. Something we need to clear up. What? Onami or Usami's role? She was an observer.
そうか。
Yeah, I only do 3 hours on
あいつは
Sundays.
この新世界プログラムの監視者だったんだよな。
そう未来機関から監視者という役割を与えられたノンプレイヤーキャラクターだね。
ノンプレイヤーキャラクターってなんだ。
I love that they just spell it out.
誰にも
Non-player
操作されて
character.
ねえキャラだ。俺らみてえなアバターとは違うって
So
ことだ
she's
よ。
like, what is a non-player character? And then Kazuchi's like, a non-player character. Kind of funny in English.
モノミはお前ら15人を監視するだけの完全なるプログラム上の存在でしかなかったんだよ。
ちょっと待ってください。モノクマさんは15人とおっしゃりませんでしたか？
Well,
お
yes.
めえは数の数え方を忘れちまったのか。
Guys,
俺らは全部で
Guys
16人だったんだぞ。
Jackie was a traitor.
もう一人の監視者を除いてってことだろう。は？もう一人の監視
Jackie,
者？
did you already forget the last trial? Ah, goodness.
そうか。そもそも新世界プログラムには15人の参加者の
None of
他に
these people
2人の
read
監視
the
者がいた
clues
んだ。
left out.
その片方が物見で、もう一人は
What did they investigate? What did they do? Did you guys just not read anything that
そうだ。
Monokuma provided?
ナナミがノンプレイヤーキャラクターだと。
じゃあ
No, wait, this was.
あいつはた
Sorry,
だ
no,
の
no,
プロ
no,
グラム
no.
上の
My
存
bad,
在で
my bad. This was
実際は
information
どこに
provided
も
by
存
Alter
在し
Ego.
て
I'm
なかったっ
sorry.
てことか。
My bad. Although
だったら
the Neo World program,
あい
that
つ
was
は
a
人
clue
間
they
じ
should
ゃ
have
ねえの
gotten.
かよ。
The information about the Neo World program was available to everyone. But the observer role, my bad. No,
違う。
they know. They
そんな
don't
ことは
know.
ない
Of course not.
ナナミはちゃんと生きてたじゃないか。
They couldn't have known
た
that.
とえ架空の存在だろうと、あいつは確かに
Gonna
生き
give
てた
them
じ
the
ゃないか。
benefit of the doubt. I guess.
忘れたのかよ。
Not that I want
俺たち
to.
はそのあいつに命を救われたんだぞ。
ゲームキャラへの感情移入はほどほどにね。
Aw.
黙れよ。
しかも あいつはただのゲームキャラじゃなくて憎き世界の破壊者の手先なんですぞ。
I love that Monokuma is participating in this now.
そういえば、あなたは以前から未来
He's
機関
not
の
just
こ
an
とをそん
observer
な風
anymore,
に
he's
呼んでい
now a
ましたね。
part of it.
要はてめえのハったりだったんだろう。俺らに未来機関が敵だと思わせるためのよ。
何が世界の破壊者ですか。冗談はよしこちゃんですよ。
いや、未来機関は間違いなく世界の破壊者だよ。少なくともこの場の僕らにとってはね。
This is a perfect place to end, right? 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 Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Let's see. Press this button. Go to set system and save. Okie dokie. We shall learn more about the truth next week. Next week. Next Sunday. I think it's a normal weekend. So we're gonna do normal gaming. Yeah. Should be fine. Might not even be late next weekend. I have no spontaneous plans of going to the cinema. Yeah, that was really spontaneous yesterday, I apologize. So we're gonna, yeah, usual time, usual games. Twilight Princess and Danganronpa. I wish you all a happy time zone, or I guess a good evening, good night for those in chat right now. Happy time zone to everyone watching it later. See you next week. Thanks for watching and chatting and all that. Bye bye bye. Bye. Goodbye.